Okay.
Or
In each of those, yes. First of all, it was that reimbursement that I felt that I was entitled to have activities for our staff. So if you look at those activities, the first activity was an activity that said, I want to get to know my central office staff, and we're going to have a meeting and have breakfast. Mm-hmm. And I don't really, as superintendent, I don't ask where you're going to pull the money from. I'm saying I want to have a breakfast with staff. Right. I look for staff to determine where that money is going to come from. The other events was one for the principals, because it was a kickoff of the new year for our principals. And I wanted them to get to know the new superintendent and kind of say, this is a new day, and get them excited about the new year, as well as we used it as a full day meeting for them to work on getting information they needed for beginning of school. And that's the way each of those. You can see none of these was self-serving. It was that building team. The last one was my cabinet. I had my cabinet, and I had assigned one of our staff people to be our hospitality person, try to have activities that we can do team building. We had a team building exercise and lunch with my team, my cabinet.
And it says here that you've stopped using
once we went to the board, and this wasn't just with me. I mean, they have used activity funds in the past. Mm-hmm. So I'm not coming in trying to start new procedures and processes.
Activity funds in the past, do you mean specifically for meals?
Well, I don't know what they've used them for, but I know they have used activity funds for the district. And so what the issue was with the board decided that even though they had been used in the past, they decided that on, I think, mid-November, that they want that practice stopped, and for us to move the money for that was in central office for activities and into the schools.
So you're saying they applied a practice retroactively?
Well, I'm not saying they applied it retroactively, because I'm not sure about I'm saying that what they did with me is said, on a go-forward basis, we do not want you to use activity funds for this purpose. Okay. And at that point, I stopped, and you won't see anything else that I expended any funds from that came out of those accounts, but that was communicated to all staff.